Hi everyone, this is Balash from RacingBrick. Over the past few days, we've been talking a lot about the new LEGO Technic Ultimate car, the 42232 Koenigsegg Sadair Spear. While I'm still working on the full building review, one of the most common questions I've received was about this incredible machine that I was lucky enough to see at the reveal event earlier this week in Sweden at the Koenigsegg HQ, the life-size LEGO Technic version. I had the chance to see it up close, record plenty of footage, and also attend a presentation by the LEGO model production team from Kladno, the group responsible for creating LEGO's largest display models and event builds. Now before we begin, it's worth clarifying something that sparked quite a bit of discussion online. This is a life-size LEGO Technic car, but it is not built entirely from LEGO elements in the same way as the 1/8 scale set. Just like previous drivable LEGO Technic showcase models, it uses a dedicated structural chassis, a safety cage, racing seats, brakes, and an electric drivetrain underneath the LEGO bodywork. The LEGO part of the project is the bodywork and the incredible technical engineering required to make a full-scale model survive real-world driving at speeds that would destroy most display builds. And speaking of speed, this is officially the fastest drivable LEGO Technic big build ever created. The car reached 111 km per hour at Goodwood, more than doubling the previous LEGO Technic speed record. The model contains almost 328,000 LEGO elements, weighs around 1.8 tons, and required over 9,400 hours of development and construction. So let's hear directly from the people who built it.
So hello everyone, we are the team from LEGO Model Production in Kladno, Czech Republic. My name is Lukas and I'm the Senior Project Manager.
And I'm Lubor, I'm Design Manager Specialist in Kladno.
What we usually do, we build the biggest LEGO builds you see from the global activations or Legoland experiences. But when we got briefed for this one, it was really a special one because this project is one of the most ambitious we have ever taken on. When we first heard about the brief to build the fastest ever LEGO car, we thought that is absolutely impossible in given time. And the cherry on top was that we were requested to also implement the fully functional ghost mode, which we thought that we cannot simply do it in given time, that the people must go mad when requesting from us something like that.
Building at this scale changes everything. Every detail becomes structural and fundamental. We had to rethink how we work, how we think, designing with LEGO Technic elements, and how we combine precision, strength and flexibility all in one model. It's not just making this beautiful set larger, it's doing something completely new from the ground up, something that has been unknown until then. And as you can see here on the stage, we also got the color right. I think it's a nice match. We go beyond the color also. We take a lot of inspiration from Koenigsegg, the company, and Koenigsegg, the family themselves. The shaping on the surface of our car actually takes inspiration from the crest of the family and the company emblem. And we took those diamonds and built them all over our vehicle over here.
Our history with one-to-one big builds are not completely new territory for us. As you might know, we have already built previously 3 LEGO Technic big builds from the Ultimate series, but this one was by far our biggest Technic project ever. One of the biggest challenges was around performance and how we can make it to make it fastest ever drivable one-to-one big build made out of LEGO elements. The biggest challenge was compounded the complexity and the time we were told to build a one-to-one build, which we only uncovered during the process, and especially with the ghost mode. Our engineers and designers, they always fight for the room inside the model, because as you might see, our model is not built out of thin carbon fiber, but it's made out of LEGO Technic structure, which is by far a bit thicker than the originally used carbon fiber. To do this and to succeed with these challenges, we had to innovate how we work with mechanics, the structure, and every component has to withstand the real forces like vibrations, aerodynamics, and movement at speed. And as you can probably tell, this one we had to test it really well to make sure that it will finish the track in one piece, and we don't lose many pieces along the way. So we had to implement a completely different level of testing and iteration. We also had to develop new techniques of building techniques to make sure that the build can achieve the speed around 100 kilometers per hour, and that it can stay in one piece. And you can imagine that we don't have abandoned runway behind our factory in Kladno like guys from Koenigsegg do.
That being said, we were positively surprised by the strength of our build. As you might know, we don't glue our Technic models, but still, this is pretty solid. Safety was our key priority during this entire project. So to keep Marcus safe, we included full roll cage. We also have racing seats and racing brakes so that he can stop after his beautiful run. Besides that, a lot of thinking also went into the LEGO Technic engineering. So just to give you some highlights and some examples. The car body is made of over 2,200 these diamond-shaped panels that I mentioned. We also have other parts that by themselves could be a Technic set of their own. If this set has a little over 4,000 elements, that's comparable in piece count to something like our headlight, our wing mirror, not to mention the dashboard or rear wing. On the top of that, most of the model is black, which makes it very difficult to orient and navigate. And did I mention that we don't have building instructions at all? So, although we had our full computer model for this vehicle, it still took 18 master builders to finish this on the tight timeline that Lukáš mentioned. And they were solving challenges as we were building it along the way. Another major challenge that we faced was bringing and engineering one special feature that we would like to show you now. Should we?
Yeah, I think we should.
So, 3, 2, 1, ghost mode. Thank you everyone, and special shout out to the entire team. Some of the members are here with us today. It's been through team effort and through team collaboration, figuring out something that we have never done before, and which we at several moments during the project thought is just simply impossible, because this adds another layer of complexity on something that's complicated enough already. The idea of translating a complex function from a LEGO Technic model, which Kasper has just shared how complex was that, into something that's fully working, full scale, and also safe at the same time, really pushed us further than we've gone ever before. Just to highlight some challenges that come with the ghost mode, apart from just making it move, we also have to think what's going to happen afterwards, because we are opening the vehicle body and we are showing things that someone also has to design and engineer from LEGO Technic elements. So just like the small one, we have details like LEGO Technic triplex suspension and radiators in the front. We have door sills. We have to think about all the parts, how they work and where they meet, or rather don't meet, so that they don't crash into each other. And this was on our timeline, this was very difficult because we had very limited windows for testing this as one integrated piece. Just figuring out if the mechanism is strong enough, if we hit the weight limit, which was quite strict for each of those parts, was nerve-wracking, if you ask me.
Yeah, as you can see, the big build project like this, it's not about one person, one team, or one brand. We were fortunate enough to have cooperated on this truly with the Koenigsegg team, and we are really grateful for their support along the way. It was clear that everyone was working towards the same goal and to solve the challenge after challenge. And what makes it really special is the shared mindset and commitment we both share. We couldn't have done this without each other, and we are incredibly proud of what we have achieved. For LEGO model production, this project represents everything we do. It's design, engineering, and courage to take on the impossible challenges we have. We hope you enjoy it as much as we enjoyed building it.
So that's the story behind the life-size LEGO Technic Koenigsegg Sadair Spear. Whether you consider it a true LEGO car or LEGO-bodied race machine, there's no denying the scale of the achievement. Building a full-size vehicle with more than 300,000 LEGO elements, making it functional, adding ghost mode, and then driving it to a record-breaking 111 km/h is something we haven't seen before from LEGO Technic. Let me know in the comments what you think about this project. Is this your favorite LEGO Technic big build so far? And if you are interested in the actual set, stay tuned because my detailed review of the LEGO Technic 42232 Koenigsegg Sadair Spear is coming very soon. See you next time, bye bye.